Latino high school student drops bombshell on liberal teacher about whites. The school system today is not the school system of yesterday. Granted, even when I was a kid, school was horrible if you happened to come from a conservative family. In the 1970s, I had an English history teacher just prior to high school who adamantly taught the class that President Nixon was a Nazi and that he was trying to take over the country through this practice. No joke. This same teacher also railed on me one year because I wrote a piece on religion using an encyclopedia that was very outdated. My parents couldn't afford new books. The piece took me nearly a week to write, and when I presented it to the teacher, he took painstaking measures and with joyful overtones to ridicule my work in front of the entire class. Following that, he informed me that from that moment on until I graduated, every bit of homework that I turned in had to be printed instead of cursive written because my writings were abominable. For the record, my script writing was superb. Teachers can be cruel and they can be bullies, and often are, particularly when you as a student happen to disagree. A 12th grader in upstate New York found that out the hard way when he was being talked at by his very leftist teacher who decided that he was a disgrace to his race because as a Latino, he opted to side with the policies of Donald Trump. A Latino student who was criticized by his liberal creative writing teacher for supporting President Donald Trump posted a 10-minute video of him absolutely schooling the teacher in a debate about police brutality, white supremacy and terrorism. This video has to be seen to be believed. According to The Blaze, the 12th grade student, who wishes to remain anonymous, attends a high school in the Hudson Valley area of New York. He was challenged on his views by his teacher, and the resulting video should tell you all you need to know about bias in America's public schools. The beginning of the debate deals with the issue of police brutality in America. While the student cites statistics, particularly about black on black crime, the teacher merely dismisses him with the oldest tactic in the book, the ad hominem. "You're clearly a radical, a conservative," she tells him. And as for his statistics, gleaned from the FBI, she claims that organization is seated in white supremacy. Speaking of white supremacy, the talk turns next to terrorism. The teacher seems to claim that every white man perpetuates domestic terrorism. The definition of terrorism is next on the debate platter, with the Latino student claiming that the definition of terrorism in the United States involves violence to achieve political means and the teacher assuring him this definition is racist. When he looks up the definition and, lo and behold, it agrees with him, the teacher says she bets she's smarter than the dictionary. Which, I'd take those odds, given she's not even smarter than the person she's paid to teach. The video, posted last week, has already gotten almost 1 million views. The student's grade in the class has almost certainly been docked by this very open-minded teacher, no doubt because of the white supremacy this student espouses as Latino. In a world where liberals run Hollywood, television, the news, the newspapers, magazines, government, libraries, schools, and just about every other outlet where people get their information, it's very nice to see that not every child is sucking up like a sponge all the leftist crap that they dish out on a daily basis. In a world where the universities across the globe are paid to merely have their students regurgitate exactly the same things that they teach or else you'll fail the course, it's no wonder that homeschooling appears to be on the rise in many states.